Hi, my name is Bryce. Welcome back to VHS Play, where we are playing Mega Man Legends and recording it all on VHS. Last time we fought the pirates and won, and hey, we have taken out to the island out here in the middle of nowhere. This one little island with this dungeon on it. Let's go. And again, we have like the different walls, and it's a little bit more it's a little bit threatening. And also you can hear the Reaverbots off in the distance. I was going to use a different weapon at some point, and then I didn't. I don't know why.
Alright, Mega Man, let's get started. Surprise? I upgraded the support equipment to the boat. I should be able to access your spotter from here too. I guess that old fellow used to be a bigger fish.
There's a hole in the wall. Is there anything inside? You found a refractor shard. Not a bad chunk as any. Okay. There's another hole in the wall. Is there anything inside? You found a refractor shard worth a lot less as any. So anyway, it's dungeon day. Or game, or whatever these things are called. Time to go a-digging. Alright, you know what? I'm thinking this is looking like pretty close quarters, to be honest. Not what I want. Yeah, that's better. Let's go right first. Found old Hoverjets. That feels like some weird, like, they call me old Hoverjets. Like, what old coot? What sort of old coot is called old Hoverjets? Oh geez. That's a little more than I was expecting. Let's get the nice little corners on my map. So I think when I played this game the first time. Like, I was, you know, wanted to do things, you know, quote-unquote my own way. But also systematically still. So I think instead of, like, every, you know, the classic wisdom of just like, oh, you're in a maze, always turn right to try to find your way out. I was firmly in the camp of just like, meh, I'm always going to turn left because I'm unique and special. I make fun of teenage me an awful lot. To be fair, like, I assure you, that dweeb deserves it. Anyway. We're gonna go with classic wisdom and just do the rule of rights. And just turn right every chance we get. We occasionally find ourselves a hole in the wall. Is there anything inside? Found ring. Just ring. Ring in a dungeon. Might look nice on roll. Mega Man, please. Stop that.
Mega Man, what can you see up there? I'm not picking up anything on my monitor. I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
That's not the button I wanted. It's fine, apparently. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. Stealth bots. That's a neat trick. That's honestly pretty neat to see. I didn't mean to fall down here. I like it because it's like, even though they're invisible, it doesn't feel like super cheap or anything. It's like you can clearly hear them moving around. And like, you can hear when they're charging you and they will... They become like, you know, they become visible when they're charging you. So it's like, it's more of just like they are there are kind of spooky, invisible things down below. But now that you know they're there... I found a joint plug. It is neat that they have, like, a chance to become invisible again, like, while you're, like, after you turn. And it's like, okay, I need to dodge them, and then you lose sight of them for a moment, and it's just like, okay, now they're invisible again. Now, where are they? Like, I don't know, I think it's neat. Now, what I can't tell is if they are respawning or not. Oof. And, like, honestly, I kind of like it that I can't tell if they're respawning or if I'm just, Oh, can I actually make that? No. I like it. I like this idea of just, like, there's these invisible robots and I can't tell if they're ever done spawning. Or, like, if I've killed all of them, or if there's more hidden around, or if they're respawning. I really like that. Starter key.
What did you find? From these readings, it looks like a starter key. That means there's probably a big refractor in here somewhere. Good luck!
There's a hole in the wall, it's got things, maybe. There we go. Cash money. Okay, so that just leads me back in here so that I can go give this another shot. Another starter key. The one that I should have found first if I wasn't, you know, being a bit of dumb. But I heard more of those dudes run around down here. I do also just like the theme of this dungeon, like having these veils of water. That's not the shoot button. That's the shoot button. Joke's on you, Mega Man Legends. I've played a Dark Souls. There's a hole in the wall. Is there anything inside? Gatling part. Nice. Alright, there's another starter key. So we're up to 3. So the question becomes, how many starter keys are there? Okay, so I ended the last episode with a bit of a rant about, like, meh graphics, but, like, as cool as this is, it would be kind of a neat gameplay thing, and this is surely a graphics limitation sort of thing of just like, man, it would be cool if, but it's also the question of whether or not it would be performance. It's like down here in like the watery floor with the invisible dudes, if you could like see their footprints, or like not footprints, but like their footsteps splashing around, just like I do wonder if you could get away with it with just like even a little like a Mario 64 like splash particle. Like something that's really great about Mario 64 with like all of its, if like Mario 64 is kind of like the thing that I hold as like, this is the, you know, the making the most of your limitations sort of thing. Like it's one of those games I hold very highly in regard. It's purely for its like technical sorcery. We'll go with that. And one of the things that they have is like whenever you're running around in water, like all they do, I think they draw like a one image, like a single texture that just like kind of happens as you're like running through the water, that like shows kind of a splash, and I think it might even like scale up and fade out, but then like the real trick, like the thing that sells it, is they just have like 3 little like 1 pixel particles that just like shoot out, showing like a splash of water. And it's like, it's that, like, I don't think they're all the same color. I think there's like one that's a little bit brighter, one that's a little bit darker, but they're all like blue, and it sells that like running through water so well with just like a texture and 3 particles. And it's just like, it's so good. I do wonder if you could get away with something like that. And to be fair, would that even be good in this? Like, if you could see, like, as the robots are running around down there, if you can see, like, these little splashes, then it's just like, well, now you know they're down there, you know where they are, you don't have that... Oh, wow. You don't have... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, jeez. I've been bamboozled. Oh, I've been bamboozled real bad. Oh, okay, this dungeon just got, like, more points in the cool column, but man, that... Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to try to finish the thought for once. Like, part of what made that last little section cool was that you couldn't see anything about the robots as soon as they're invisible. It's just like, no, they're invisible and they are like pure stealth. So now what? Now what do you do? Nope. 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 Oh, these things are terrible. Ugh. Please stop shooting me. This is such a neat idea. Like, I don't think I've seen this in anything else. Like, this sort of just like, here's a watery hallway with water on either side, and like, you can clearly see these enemies out there. And occasionally they jump through and jump in, and you can't get out there at all. Like, that's really neat. That is a really neat enemy design. They are brutal, as you can see from my health, and I kind of wish I had gotten around to talking to Roll, because boy howdy, that safety helmet might be nice right about now. It does look like it's going to lead to another section of the dungeon. That is so cool. Like, that is such a neat design for an enemy, and man, this game's good. That was a full fade out sort of deal. So this is not just a different section of the dungeon. This is a different gate, corridor, or whatever sort of thing this is. So yeah, at some point, I swear, at some point we get like a drill arm or something that lets me break through these walls. But that does show that these gates are connected. And that's neat. However, I think this means all of those Crocagator robot things are going to be back. And they do done me a right heck. Yep, that's them being back. And we have another fade out like that, so what dungeon do we end up over here? I'm curious about these pillars. Like, are they just pillars to be, you know, visually interesting, or is that something I'm going to be able to use that drill thing on at some point? Anyway, don't mind me, I'm checking corners to see if there's any holes. Okay, interesting. Right. These blue sections. That's what they've been using to show for the like breakable walls. Rapid Striker. That sounds like it might just be straight up a Buster part. Yep. Only +2, really? Well, to be fair, there's not a whole lot of rapid. I do. Like, I am just an absolute sucker for dungeons in games. Like, just flat out. You know what? I'm out. Like, I love this stuff so much. Ooh, boy, you are looking kind of boss-like. Alright, let's... Chance trying to get some energy. Oh, that's not good. They can rotate. Well. Alright, so everything is fine. It's fine. Okay, well... This sure does look like a boss, and a boss arena. But boy howdy, at least we mapped it.
Is there anything there? I'm not picking up anything on my radar.
This is fine.
If I'm reading this right, there's a huge refractor there. We should be able to repair the flutter with one that big.
Oh, that'd be neat. Alright, so we got 3 keys. Gotta have my map. Anyway, as I was saying before, I got interrupted by getting destroyed. I am an absolute sucker for dungeon games like this. Like, I just love exploring stuff and finding things and like seeing how people set things up and just, it's so tasty. That's all the keys. What do you do? Lower the shield.
That's funny. No alarms or security devices? Be careful, Mega Man. I don't like the looks of this.
Roll, we both know what's going to happen. Well, maybe you don't, since it said specifically that there's no readings.
Mega Man, I'm picking up a Reaverbot signal. It came out of nowhere. It's a big one. The readings are going off the scale.
Fine time to get an eyelash in my eye. Oh, geez, don't do that. Ah, geez, don't do that either.
damaged it. Keep it up, Mega Man.
Please don't kick me, sir. I don't fully understand what triggers the jump back to center. Oh boy. Nope. Well, this is really unfortunate. Okay, let's go for range so that maybe I can shoot him more from the ground. There we go. Oh my goodness.
I'm not picking
Sweet,
up
sweet
any
health.
Reaverbot signals anywhere. It looks like you got him.
Oh boy, okay. Jeez. Okay, I do like that the max level is the yellow. It's the big lemons. It's classic Mega Man lemons. See, the worst part is I now have to get through this corridor. Okay, they're just gone. These ones aren't gone. There we go. Yes! I didn't see that health until the very moment before it was gone. Okay. you're on top of my health. Stop that, sir. These enemies are really cool. Like, I do like them as is. Like, all that stuff I was saying about, like, maybe you could show off their footsteps and whatnot in the water. Like, nah, I think I prefer it having them, like, actually be full stealth. Like, it's a really neat... You don't see that. Like, you always see something like, oh, here's a hint for the player to determine that, like, there are invisible enemies and this is where the invisible enemies are because they are, you know, they're visible in a different way, I guess. Like, you always see that sort of system where it's just like, I mean, even what is it, like Amnesia has like the spooky bit of just like, yeah, there's the monster in the water, and if you're in the water, then the monster's gonna come for you, and you need to like time your movements through the wet sections, and you can't see the monster, but you can see it splashes the water here, and it's just like, yeah, that's cool, and at the same time, meh. It's like that thing that I was just talking about that it's just like, man, this might be neat. I'm now saying, no, that's stupid, actually. But it's not. Like, it's just like, it's something we've seen before, and we've seen it kind of in a lot of things. Like, there's always like, oh, there's an invisible stalking enemy that is in water or something, so here's like some alternative method to see where the thing is that you can't see. And just like, you don't get just flat out, no, this enemy is heckin' invisible. Just checking the map there to make sure we are in fact done with this dungeon.
You must be getting hungry, Mega Man. I made some apricot pie. Are you up for a slice when you get back?
And again, like, you have Roll as the scouter spotter, and just like having her chime in every once in a while with like these really humanizing elements. Like, I really like that. Like, I don't know, you don't get other games that have this dungeon delving fun times and also have somebody just like, hey, you want some apricot pie? It's just, I mean, come on. Like, I don't know. This game's good. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Data, my good boy. Save me. I'm looking at my clock. Worrying myself by clicking on the wrong memory card slot. It's like, yeah, I guess we could keep going, but also, I feel like this is a good place to call it. What do you want to do? That is, in fact, the question. Tell me, what should I do now? See, I told you there'd be a refractor here, didn't I? And you probably did. I didn't actually ask you ahead of time. I probably should just ask him, hey, what should I do right now? Oh, right. I did mention that I got kind of lost after finding the yellow refractor, and like, unfortunately, Data's all Data had to offer was, hey, what are you going to do with that yellow refractor? And it's just like, that's not helpful, my dude. What am I going to do with it? I would like to know what to do with it. The answer was, go talk to the right guy, but I guess we had to open the art gallery first. I'm not sure. Because I swear I tried to go in that door in the boathouse and they said no. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's call it. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Bryce. This has been VHS Play. Have yourself a lovely evening.